morning, everyone. And once again, welcome to my page. Can you see? This is a wonderful Saturday morning, and today I'm very, very happy as I'm going to present. The topic today is the secret of life. I'm very happy because I'm joined many Zambian teachers who have been posted and who have been enrolled here in Zambia for the first time. We have seen about over 30,000 teachers enrolled. This is a wonderful thing which I'm proud of, and I'm very, very happy because most of the students who are celebrating today for waiting for a long, long period of time, most of them had passed through my hands, and with all my colleagues in the teaching fraternity. And that is what has made me to be very, very happy. And I want to add my voice to this wonderful thing which has happened here in Zambia. And I also want to appreciate the comments so far which I've received from friends from far and wide. Those positive comments are helping us to move. And we are not also against the other side of the comments. As long as they are positive and negative, we are in a world of debate. We are in the world of opposites. The negative and the positive, the north and the south. This is what creates a balance in life. Proposition and opposition. It's very, very important. It creates balance. To those who have not been picked, they need to wait and be patient. I know how it feels when your name is not there. But be positive, and maybe from what we are going to share today, from the secrets of life, you may pick one thing and learn one or two things. Now, what is the major secret of life? This is the question maybe we can ask before we go further. Why are some people more progressive than others? We have seen in life, as we are talking of opposition, proposition, and in life we are seeing some people are progressive, others not. Now the question is, why? Of course, those who are not progressive, they complain that life is not just, things are not okay. However, no matter how much critics may argue, life is always just, because the people who are complaining, they try to copy others. They are not themselves. They don't believe in who they are. So unless we start understanding and we change our minds to understand ourselves and what we are able to do, then we are going to live a happy life. And we are not going to copy others. We will appreciate others, what they are doing, and at the end of the day, we are going to appreciate what we are capable of doing. As the saying goes, hands are not feet, and vice versa. Definitely hands have got their responsibility, and the feet has got its own responsibility. There is no way the hands would want to copy what the feet can able to do, or the feet becomes hand. This is practically impossible. Then things can never move. As the saying goes, let me digress a bit. Let's look in this kind of philosophical view. If you look at the bees, naturally bees have never studied any chemistry anywhere. They have never attended school, but they are able to produce honey. And bees work as communists. They work together naturally. You never tell bees how to start working together. Naturally, they are cooperative. They work together. On the other hand, if you look at the mosquitoes are solitude. They can never work as communists. Of course, Mosquitoes are very, very important in nature. Though they are solitude, they are very, very important in nature. In Southern Africa, Southern Africa. And if you look at the mosquitoes, sometimes in Southern Africa we suffer from malaria. And malaria is one of the deadliest killer here in Southern Africa. However, these mosquitoes, they are not as bad as people may perceive them to be. Usually when you suffer from malaria, you opt to think that you would want to eradicate the mosquitoes. You want to kill the mosquitoes. But sometimes you must learn to live with the mosquitoes, because mosquitoes, at the other hand, they have produced a lot of employment. If you critically analyze those who are making mosquito nets, those who are making medicine for treatment of malaria, companies, very, very big companies, and scientists, researchers, and so on, doctors, nurses, and so on. So you find that it has a positive and a negative impact. But there is no way that the bees will also try to live as mosquitoes, those mosquitoes to live as bees. It's like asking the lions to start eating grass at the expense of prey. You're asking them to die. And there's no way zebras will go and congregate where lions are. They must understand, the zebras must understand who they are, and the predators must understand their role. However, that said, we are saying life is just. The only drawback is when the laws of existence are violated. So critics must understand that. These must understand the laws of existence paranomically. And once they have been understood, that all these arguments we may bring about, they may be settled. The laws of existence, once violated, definitely they bring suffering. What are these natural laws and what are the violations? One, human beings tend to violate these laws of existence because they are immutable laws. And once violated, definitely brings suffering. Today, the world, the dynamics of the world, we have gone into synthetic things and artificial things in terms of dressing, in terms of food, lifestyle. Definitely these things brings a lot of suffering. The world now has been commercialized to the extent that education, health, agriculture, marriages, and worse still, even sex has been commercialized. And this brings perversion into people. That today some people are even engaged in use of dolls. And now this perversion then brings sickness because of suffering in mind. What people can do, then this brings a lot of suffering and a lot of problems. Of course, the communists, if you look on the other hand, they try to reverse this commercialization, but still they find a lot of opposition. Human beings violate these laws of existence by deliberately making these viruses and experimenting them on human beings. And they want to see the extent to which how far this virus will go. Sometimes it goes out of hand and brings a lot of suffering to people. Human beings are at the center of this violation. Sometimes we find that stubbornness to accept correction. In a time immemorial, people may try to correct this to live within the laws of existence, but there is stubbornness to correct this, and people want to go their way. Until maybe something is proven to them beyond doubt that they may change. If you remember the story of Galileo Galilei, Galileo Galilei tried to to oppose Aristotelian teaching on the falling bodies, because Aristotle had asserted that all falling bodies, devoid of their weight, if you try to let them go, they'll fall at the same time. Galileo Galilei tried to prove at the Tower of Pisa in Italy that the falling bodies devoid of the mass, they can fall at the same time. He tried to balance it, 20 kg and 100 kg, and let them fall, they had to fall at the same time. While the theories thought that the 100 kg may fall faster than a 20 kg. Now we see that due to violation of these natural laws, we are now over-dependent on medicine. And this is also detrimental to our immune system. And of course, also now we are taking medicine as food every day. This is also what is bringing suffering to people. That said, what do humans do? Some people we keep quiet out of fear because we feel we are being suppressed. And this is the worst against suffering, when people do not stand out and give their position. So we are all challenged not to envy others, to look up to others for who they are, not what we are. Because we are saying you are what you are what you believe you are. If you believe you are successful, you can be successful. So don't copy. Be who you are. So we are looking at the positives. How can we overcome this? We need to have the positives. So the positive is to be content with your skills, with your talents and what you have. And try to practice preparations, consistent, and then you may get somewhere and achieve a goal. Of course, illness can be a drawback, but here we are saying you must overcome sickness, devoid of the viruses, devoid of the bacteria. Having a positive mind, remove fear, because fear is one which kills even faster than the disease itself. Death is also an obstacle to bring happiness and good life. Therefore, we must not be fatalists, believing in the end, believing in death. We must overcome this death by living a positive life. There are people in religious scriptures who never died. We have heard of Enoch, we have heard of Elijah, we have heard of the rishis of India. So it's very possible that people can live forever or can overcome death. They can never pass through this transition. That's why there is no way that you attend the church service where these leaders, the church leaders, they're asking the congregants to prepare for death, to prepare to die. This is a negative attitude. People must be taught to prepare to live a correct life. People know they will die, but if they wish to die, but they must be taught to live correctly, not to prepare for death. If you are a teacher, you have a student in class, you are telling them, you will fail. You see you will fail. You will fail. No. They know if they don't study very hard, they will fail. You must prepare them and help them how to pass the exam. That is the order of the day. So preaching, this kind of preaching brings a lot of suffering to people. But if the emphasis here must be on people to live correctly, not to prepare for death. That is a negative attitude. And we are called now to live a realistic life, to accept life as the way it comes, no pretense. Some people want to pretend, even if they don't have anything, they want to be something. This brings a lot of suffering. If you don't have, you don't have. If you have, you have. Live with your means, live within what you have. Then you are going to have this, a positive life a realistic life. Dream and act. This is another positive attitude that bring positive thinking. Here now we are saying that if we are not going to accept ourselves the way we are, we live in the negative, then animals definitely we are going to surpass us. Let's look at the behavioral animals in the game. Animals, for example, you find there is prey and predator. Now the prey, they are very, very, very positive. They suffer attacks every day, day and night. Even if they want to cross the river, there are predators everywhere. They remain content and go on with life in the game. They never give up. They move on. They have no time. They are very positive and determined to move on. No time for regrets, disappointments, funerals, and frustration towards life. Let's look at another example of the baby. Babies usually, they are the best examples. They don't reflect about the past. They don't worry about the future. They are content with the present. They are content with the present. Past, future, but the present. Because the past sometimes is a drawback. It's something which can pull you down. You cannot do it. You cannot do it. But if you overcome this past, you concentrate on the present, then you can have a brighter future. The mistakes of yesterday can be a stepping stone for today. What is the drawback is fear, especially fear of others. Believe in yourself. Of course, this is a very, very important aspect. Always believe in yourself. Here we are not saying that, we are not saying you cannot believe in others. Teamwork is very, very important. But even then in the teamwork, you must always believe in yourself. As I conclude this talk, I want to say that all this said, correct thinking aimed at creation of harmonious life must be prioritized. So this must be a priority. Creation of harmonious life. We create a balance, and then we can move on. Once again, thank you very much this morning. As I was coming from my exercises, I said if I wanted to find time that we can share this, and maybe it can help one another. Those who want to comment, once again, they are most welcome. Make your own comments, and positive comments and negative comments. The positive and the negative, proposition and opposition is very, very important. This creates a balance. Once again, thank you for listening and for your time. I'm your presenter, Kenny Warrior Zulu, on my page under control. Can you see? Thank you very much. Bye.